Hey everyone, this is Kelly with heartwarmingpaper.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this useful little post-it note cover, and we're going to be covering it with our new Inside the Lines Designer Series paper. It's a black and white paper that basically it's a palette that you can color, like a lot of the adult coloring books that you see on the market today. And what's special about this paper, it is free, and it comes in our celebration catalog. When you order $50 worth of product during celebration, you get to select a free product out of our celebration catalog through March 31st, and you'll find the Inside the Lines Designer Series paper on page 11. So I'll talk a little more about that in a minute, but first let's go ahead and make our project. First I'm going to show you how we measure the sticky note pad, because they're all going to come in different shapes and sizes. This particular pad I found at a dollar store. It came in a package like this, and the size is 3 by 3. But I'm going to show you real quick how I measured and got my dimensions. First of all, I'm going to measure the front, and I got 3 inches here, but the front, I do want it to hang over a little bit, and so I'm going to add about 1/8 of an inch. So I'll measure that at 3 1/8, and then for the top, that's going to measure about 3/8 of an inch, and then the back is 3 inches. So all in all, I need 6 1/2. I need a 6 1/2 sheet of Designer Series paper and the width is 3 inches. So I need a Designer Series paper or not Designer Series paper, excuse me, cardstock that is 6 1/2 by 3, and I'm going to add about 1/8 so it goes over the side a little bit on our notepad. So I have a piece of cardstock that is 6 1/2 by 3 1/8, and then I'm going to score that. I'm going to get out my cutting board. I'm going to score the cardstock at 3 1/8. I'm going to make sure I have my score blade. So 3 1/8. And then again at 3 1/2. I'm going to fold on my score lines. And I'm using basic gray this time. Last time I used our basic black, but this time I'm going to use the basic gray. And you'll see that the front is just a little longer than the back. So this is my back. So the pad will go right in here, and then this will fold over like so. I'm only going to put adhesive on the back side of this, and I'm going to use tear and tape, because I feel like that's the strongest adhesive we have. And so I'm just going to put this on the back to hold our notepad in place. And I first got this idea a couple years ago from a demonstrator out of the UK, Sam Donald, and I've been making these ever since. I make them quite often for customer thank you gifts and send them out to everyone who comes and places an order through my online store. So I'm just gonna peel the backing off. What's nice about these is you can make a lot in a very short period of time. And make sure you have your back. And I'm going to put that right up to the score line and press down. And then that'll close like so. And then it will open up. So we're going to decorate the front. So I'm going to get my Designer Series paper, and I want to cut this, the Designer Series paper, at 3 by 3 inches. Now on this particular paper, I do want to get the bee in there. I think that would look cute. So to keep the bee in there, we'll cut it on this side. At 3 by 3. I'm going to get my snail. Center that on the top of the paper, and then on this particular notepad I used the new Dragonfly Dreams stamp set, and that is in our New Occasions catalog that came out on January 4th. And I'm going to use To a Wonderful Friend. So I've got a strip of Whisper White and a strip of Basic Gray. My strip of Whisper White I've cut at 1/2 inch wide, and then the gray I've cut, no, I'm sorry, yeah, this is, let's see, 1/2 inch, and then the gray is 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to go ahead and on this one I used Basic Black, but this one I think I'll use Basic Gray, the Archival Basic Gray. I'm going to stamp this up. Hopefully I got that right the first time. I think that looks pretty good. Well, actually, I'm going to redo that. I like the first one better. Okay, we're going to go with the first one. All right, so I have the 2 strips, and what I'm going to do is just cut them down a little, and I'm going to use my triple banner punch. Let's see. I'm just going to put the tabs in there, but at first I'm going to line them up to do the initial cut. And let's see, I wanted that a little shorter, I believe. All right. And then what I'll do is actually move the top part down a little, just so you have a little underhang of the Basic Gray. And I'm going to snip off this side just so it'll fit onto our notepad. I'll make sure that's not too long. All right. So put a little snail on the back. And the first one I put the sentiment at the towards the bottom, but I think this one, because our bumblebee is towards the bottom, we'll put this at the top. I think that would make more sense. And then on this one, I had some of the basic rhinestones. So I'm going to cut 3 of them. and place right after the "To a Wonderful Friend." And that'll just give it a little bling. And that is actually how easy and fast it is to make and cover a notepad. And you can do any size. Again, just measure the front, the top, and the back, and with a piece of cardstock and a beautiful piece of designer series paper, and you've got a wonderful gift that'll warm someone's heart. And again, if you place a $50 order, you do get a free item, just select a free item out of our celebration catalog. So if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator, and you can go on my heartwarmingpaper.com website and shop all of our products in our annual catalog, our occasions catalog, and in our celebration catalog. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You can contact me down in the comments section or through the contact button on heartwarmingpaper.com. And y'all, I hope y'all all have a great weekend. Thank you.